Howdy, friends. Y'all come on in. Howdy, friends, come on in. We're sure glad you're here again. Take a seat and stay a while. We're gonna make you smile. Music's playing loud and clear. Best time of the week is here. Right on stage, let's begin. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Step right in. Let the good times start again. Welcome to the A I Opry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the A I Opry. To get things started tonight with his unique style is Cash Walker.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The AI Opry rocks.
He walked in like he owned the place, wearing that smirk like it was saving face. Said, hey girl, you should smile more. She didn't flinch, just aimed for the door. He tossed out charm like it came in bulk, spun his tired lines full of sweet talk junk. But she'd heard smooth from sharper minds, and she don't waste time on factory lines. Her heels are higher than his standards, and she don't play with backhanded answers. He wants a girl who's soft and tame. She's the kind who can't be framed. She don't need praise to know she's enough. She's made of steel and velvet tough. She walks proud and won't look back, in heels high and self-respect intact. Never guessed he was outmatched in underdress. She sipped her drink, then turned away, 'cause real queens never beg 'em to stay. Her heels are higher than his standards. She won't step down to meet bad manners. He wants a girl who won't outshine. Well, she was born to cross that line. She don't chase dreams that shrink her life. Empires overnight. She walks proud and don't look back, in heels high and on the right track. One day he'll say, I should have known, while she's long gone, ruling her own throne. Her heels are higher than his standards, and her grace don't come with slander. He wants quiet, she brings storm, unapologetic, fierce, full form. So here's to the girls who raise the bar, in heels high, knowing who they are. She walks proud, and that's a fact, in heels high and never looking back.
Up next on our show is a man with a song with a very strong message. Here is Cody Jackson with Jesus Can Sort It Out.
I've been walking through the streets, didn't know which way to go. Burdens heavy on my shoulders, feeling tired in my soul. But I heard a voice from heaven saying, child, don't have said there's nothing they can do. But I know a great physician, and his power still comes through. When I'm down to my last dollar and my friends have all walked out, I just lift my hands to heaven, 'cause my Jesus sorts it out. Jesus can sort it out. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. No need to worry, no need to doubt. Put it in his mighty hand. Every mountain he can move, every storm he'll bring you through. Jesus can sort it out. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. He healed the sick, he raised the dead, fed 5,000 with some fish and bread, opened blind eyes and made the lame man shout. Ain't no problem he can't work out. Jesus can sort it out. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. No need to worry, no need to doubt. Put it in his mighty hand. Every battle he will fight, turn your darkness into light. Jesus can sort it out. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Oh, he can work it out. Yes, he can. He will. He's sorting it out.
It's time for a break. When we come back, I'll be center stage with one of my new songs. Don't go anywhere.
Hey guys, Keith Bradford here, inviting y'all to watch the AI Opry each week with your host, Ava Bentley. You'll find us on Roku, on the Studio 25 music channel, along with other great music, podcasts, and videos.
Hello everyone, Rick here, the stage manager at the AI Opry. This is my dream job, and it's hard sometimes to realize that all the music and performers are AI generated, including myself. Stay tuned.
I've been traveling for days, chasing my dreams, but no matter where I go, nothing's what it seems. My heart longs for the place where I belong, back in Texas, where my love is strong.
Welcome to the AI Opry House. I am your host, Ava Bentley. You can now join me weekly on Roku, on the Studio 25 Music channel, YouTube, and Vimeo to hear new music with an incredible lineup of stars. Let's make some memories together.
My niece bought me one of them air fryers. Said, "Uncle Lester, this thing'll change your life." I said, "At my age, I'm just hoping nothing changes suddenly." So I plugged it in and started reading the instructions. First sentence said, "Do not place near wall." Well, that already eliminated most of my kitchen. Then it said, "Shake basket halfway through cooking." I said, "Now hold on. I bought this thing so I wouldn't have to do anything." I threw some French fries in there. Thing started humming, beeping, blowing hot air around like a tornado in a lunchbox. 10 minutes later, it beeped again. I opened it up and near burnt my eyebrows off. But I'll tell you this, those fries came out so good, I almost forgave that machine for sounding like a leaf blower. I went through one of them automatic car washes last week. Pulled up and the sign said, "Remain in vehicle." Buddy, after what they charged me, I planned on living there. Soon as it started, them giant brushes come slapping against the truck. Sounded like I owed money to somebody. Then soap covered the windshield. Lights flashing, water spraying everywhere. I got nervous and accidentally turned my wipers on. Whole machine stopped. Voice came over the speaker and said, "Driver, please put vehicle in neutral." I said, "Lady, emotionally, I've been in neutral for years." Finally got through it. Truck looked fantastic, but I needed a minute outside to regain trust in modern technology. I went to a family reunion last month. You ever notice family reunions are just people asking questions they ain't prepared to hear answers to? First aunt I saw said, "Lester, you still single?" I said, "You still nosy?" She nodded and said, "Good point." Then my cousin wanted to show everybody his new diet. Buddy, if your diet requires explaining it for 20 minutes, it ain't working. Meanwhile, my uncle was asleep in a lawn chair holding a paper plate with baked beans sliding into his lap. That right there, that's the strongest branch of our family tree. Then somebody said, "Let's all gather for a family picture." Took us 30 minutes to organize everybody. Half the family couldn't hear. The little kids wouldn't stand still. And one cousin brought a boyfriend nobody recognized. Photographer finally yelled, "Everybody smile." At the exact same moment, my uncle woke up and dropped his beans. Now that's the picture they framed.
Here is my good friend, Dave Warner.
I took some roads that were rocky and rough, ones that made a young man prove he's tough. Some near killed me, some saved my soul. Some I walked fast, others swallowed me whole. Back then I thought I knew my way, but now I see it clearer every day. Those turns I made, both right and wrong, were guided by a hand that's been there all along. 'Cause the roads I chose didn't always make sense. Some were steep climbs, some were low wire fence, but the Lord was there in the bends and the breaks and the close calls, the heartaches, the chances I take. Looking back now through all the highs and blows, I see God in the turns, not just the roads I chose. There were nights I wondered if I'd come home. Prayers whispered quiet when I walked alone. Times I thought my story might end too soon. Times he pulled me through like a rising moon. And all the past that felt like mistakes, the ones built from fear or the wrong heartbreaks. He used every step, every scar, every tear to lead me someplace better than I dreamed of here. 'Cause the roads I chose didn't always make sense. Some were steep climbs, some were low wire fence, but the Lord was there in the bends and the breaks, in the close calls, the heartaches, the chances I take. Looking back now through all the highs and blows, I see God in the turns, not just the roads I chose. If I'd taken the straight road, I might have missed the grace in the shadows, the lessons in the twists. Now I see mercy in every mile, Father walking with me all the while. So I'll keep walking where the Spirit leads, trusting His timing for all my needs. I'm older now, but my heart still knows I'm only here 'cause He carried me through the roads I chose. Always make sense. Some were detours, some were heaven sent, but the Lord stayed with me through every turn, through the fires, the trials, the lessons I'd learned. Looking back now, well, the whole truth shows I see God in the turns, not just the roads I chose. And I walk the rest with my heart exposed, thankful for the roads I chose. Thankful for the roads I chose. Woke up with the sun burning holes in my eyes. Got a few more scars and a couple more lies. Life's been swinging like a wrecking ball, but I'm still standing, I ain't gonna fall. You could knock me down, but I'll rise again. Turn my losses into wins. 'Cause I ain't dead yet, I'm still breathing fire, still cranking up the amp, still raising it high. Got a six-string screaming and a beer in my hand. I'm a hard-luck hero with a rock and roll band. You can bet your last dollar I ain't done raising hell. No, I ain't dead yet. I danced with the devil, prayed with the saints, broke a few rules and rattled some chains. Mama said, son, you better slow it down, but I was born to turn it up loud. You can ride me on, but I'll prove you wrong. I'm still here singing my fighting song. 'Cause I ain't dead yet, I'm still breathing fire, still cranking up the amp, still raising it high. Got a six-string screaming and a beer in my hand. I'm a hard-luck hero with a rock and roll band. You can bet your last dollar I ain't done raising hell. No, I ain't dead yet. I've been bruised, been broken, but my soul's still smoking. Every setback jug fuels my flame. You can't put me out, you can't kill my name. I ain't dead yet, I'm still breathing fire, still taking my hits, still climbing higher with a six-string screaming and a crowd in my hand. I'm a battle-scarred dreamer in a red dirt band. So raise your glass, boys, the night ain't over. Hell, yeah. No, I ain't dead yet. No, I ain't dead yet. No, I ain't dead yet. Yeah, keep on living, keep on rocking.
Here is our very own Keith Bradford.
Thank you, Miss Ava. Here's a brand new one in my favorite country style called Heartache of the Year.
I'm
in this bar where you left me alone, with a broke down heart and a half empty home. Every sad song sounds like you tonight, and thinking this whiskey will make it right. If they gave out awards for heartaches and tears, I'd win heartache of the year. Yeah, nobody's hurting the way I do ever since goodbye from you. I'd hold that trophy high right here for heartache of the year. Your memory keeps hanging around this place like smoke in the air I can't erase. I keep telling myself I'll make it through, but every road leads back to you. If they gave out awards for heartaches and tears, I'd win heartache of the year. Yeah, I'm still breaking down right here with this heartache of the year.
Well, friends, it's time to go. Thanks for coming, y'all come again. We were glad to have you in. Take that music in your heart and carry it on home. Every song, every sound, we hope it lifted you off the ground. Till we see you here once more, we'll be right here at the door. See you soon.